My great aunt Ruth has the final stages of leukemia, and the doctor says she only has 1 year left to live. She's suffering so much. She's in pain all the time, and she feels like it's not worth living the rest of the year. She secretly asked me to get her an overdose of potassium chloride. I know she's in pain. I'm not sure if I want to kill her.
你好，我的女子，我是孔夫子。
Wow, it's Confucius!
I conveniently overheard you talking about your aunt's predicament, and I wanted to bestow my wisdom upon your soul. So, your Aunt Ruth is having serious problems, hmm?
Yeah, she's pleading for euthanasia, and she wants me to do it.
This is difficult indeed. Do you think it is right, logically, to do this for her?
Yes, she's suffering from severe joint pain, and she lost so much weight that she's thinner than a twig. It's just awful. I want to help and end her suffering, but I'm not sure if I can listen to her. Is it right?
Her quality of life sounds very low. So, yes, logically, it does seem that it would be right to end her life. However, the human mind works in another way as well, morally. How would ending her life feel to you in a moral way?
I really don't want to kill her because I do still believe that taking someone's life is wrong. I feel like she should just die naturally at the end of the year, since that's the way it was meant to be.
However, do you not care deeply for your aunt?
Of course I do. How can you question that?
Well, then don't you think ending the suffering of someone you love is in their best interest?
Well, yes.
And isn't ending the pain as quickly as possible of utmost importance?
I suppose, but I still can't bring myself to kill someone, especially family. I've always felt that even killing someone if they ask you is a form of murder, and murder is wrong. Euthanasia isn't socially acceptable, and how would I live with myself afterwards?
But wouldn't you be willing to carry that burden for the sake of your aunt? Besides, your elder is asking this of you, and as we know, respecting the wishes of your elders is the most important thing. She is wiser and has more life experiences than you, so if she feels this is her time, especially in such a dire circumstance, then shouldn't you trust that she knows what's best?
Shouldn't I not follow my elders if I feel that what they're saying isn't morally right?
No! You must not doubt them so much. And even if you do, following them is essential. You are a child, and they have built up much wisdom over their long years. Who are you to question what knowledge which they harbor? You are no one. You must listen to them at all costs.
Fine. Let's say I do listen to her. There's still the issue of getting caught. Euthanasia is illegal regardless of what my aunt may wish. What would people think?
Being moral and humane is more important than society's laws. To practice 5 things under all circumstances constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. These qualities acted for the sake of your aunt are far more important than the sometimes too logical laws of the government.
I do suppose being moral is more important, but I still want her to have as much time as possible.
As a person, we've established that she is incredibly sickly, correct?
Yes.
Then a few months' time will not make any difference on her life. She is incapable of improving upon her current self. Between now and when she would die naturally, she cannot become any better of a person. She does not have the strength to learn and become a wiser person. For all intents and purposes, her life is already over. When it's obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps.
What does that mean?
It means that when a situation is hopeless, as your aunt's is, take action to end the situation as quickly as possible, as opposed to dragging it out. Your aunt will die either way, but the way she gets there is basically up to you.
I know the situation is hopeless, but still, I selfishly want as much time with her as possible.
This isn't the time to be thinking about yourself. You must be as humane as possible for your aunt. A humane person seeks to answer by action and attitude the question, what can I do to accommodate others?
I guess I should try to improve upon myself by being less selfish in this situation. All right, I've made up my mind.
You're well on your way to becoming a complete individual. I wish you luck.